In this video, I'm going to be talking about specifically how a young, busy professional who's trying to stay in shape can be able to do that while chasing their career or dream. Right? So before we get into that, I just want to tell you who I am. I am Amu Mohwani. Currently, I am turning 29 years of age this year. And currently, at the moment, I actually work as a team leader at a manufacturing company and I work shifts. So, the first thing that I want to explain to you is my situation where I'm at, the advantages that I have with my situation, and also the disadvantages that I have with my situation. So, if you are a busy young professional and you trying to figure out ways in which you can be able to stay in shape with, let's say, the least amount of effort required or the minimum amount of effort required so that you can achieve your goals. So, this is what I'm going through. So, I work different shifts. So, sometimes I'm on a night shift, sometimes I'm on a morning shift, and sometimes I'm on an afternoon shift. And I work for about 8 hours a day. So that is the specific advantage to what I have. I work 8 hours a day. But do I truly work 8 hours a day? I don't, because I'm a young, busy professional just like you, meaning that I'm chasing other things even outside of work. So the advantage for my regular income job is that I'm working 8 hours a day. I'm only required to be there for that 8 hours, complete the job, complete the tasks, and then I can continue with other things. So that is the advantage. The disadvantage that I have is in working shifts. I mean, like on weeks where I am working night shift, my sleeping pattern just goes out of the window. My sleeping pattern goes out of the window. You can imagine for 2 weeks at a time, I'm used to sleeping at night. And then for 1 week, I am not able to sleep at night because I'm at work. So that is my specific situation that I face, which is the disadvantage compared to some of your maybe you are working a day shift, or maybe some of you just have a lot more time, or you're at school, or whatever the case is. So I wanted to tell you that. So, the first thing that matters that you should know with regard to staying in shape is, what is your goal? What are you trying to achieve when it is related to fitness? I know most people that they would say that I'm trying to be healthier. But what does that mean? What does that imply? Are you talking about that you want to have more energy? Are you talking about the fact that you want to be more flexible? You want to have like sort of like a step as you're walking by? You actually want to gain some muscles? Do you trying to lose that belly fat? You're trying to have a flat stomach? You're trying to be more toned? You're trying to be more leaner as a guy? Or you're just trying to have a good overall body shape? What is your goal? And what you need to also do beyond your goal is you need to find an archetype. You need to find a picture of a person who has the same body shape as you, who is in great shape that you're trying to achieve. You need to know your goals, and so that you can specifically know what you are aiming at. So for me currently, my personal goal is to look like an athlete. So looking like an athlete entails that I'm a little bit more lean. I have some muscles, but I'm not too bulk. I'm not too skinny, but I'm somewhere just in the middle, whereby that is my happy point. I want to look like an athlete. So I know what that looks like. I have a picture of myself. In fact, when I was at my prime, and I keep looking to that picture as a way to motivate myself. Then from there, once you know your goals, we're going to start talking about the workouts that you need to do. So for me, at a minimum, the minimum amount of workout time that you can do, that I've discovered that is working for me, and you can try that for yourself, is working out 4 times a week at minimum for 30 minutes, and that's it. You have to work out 4 times in a week for a minimum of 30 minutes. And that is enough, because I've pushed it to that level to whereby I'm working out 4 times a week for 30 minutes anytime I'm working out. That's just 2 hours of my entire week. Four times at 30 minutes, that's just 2 hours of your entire week. And even by doing that, I've been able to get to a point whereby I'm even sleeping only 4 hours a day within that time period, and nothing actually happened. Like, I didn't have any bad repercussions. Yes, people might argue that you need to sleep more, you need to do all of this, but at the end of the day, sometimes you have to take these things on a case by case basis. For me, I would recommend that at minimum 4 times a week for 30 minutes a session. Your workouts can be you maybe jogging if you're trying to lose more weight. If trying to lose weight, try to do cardio exercises, things that make you sweat, things that burn the fat. When you see yourself sweating, just know that you are burning the fat, right? If you're trying to lift weights, schedule in a couple of two like for the 4 times that you're working, work two muscle groups. So you would do your chest and back on one day, you can do your shoulders and your arms, biceps, triceps on one other day. You could do your legs and then also do your stomach on one day. So you just have to group your muscles together if you're trying to gain weight. If you're trying to be in good overall body shape, what you can do is you do a combination of cardio and weightlifting. Combination of cardio and weightlifting. So if you're going to do your 30-minute session, just go to the gym, lift some weight, two muscle groups at the same time for 15 minutes, and then the next 15 minutes you just do some intense cardio. So that will help you in terms of maintaining, gaining a little bit of muscles while also maintaining your body weight or even reducing some of your fat percentage. From there, your meals, your meals, your meals, your meals. If you are a busy young individual like me, or busy young professional like me, is that you don't have a lot of time to be spending trying to cook. So one thing that is highly recommended that I also do is meal prep, prepping your meals. I only cook twice a week, and that's it. In terms of, yes, there may be days whereby I just want to do a little bit of an extra breakfast, but I rarely cook more than 2 times a week. I rarely cook more than 2 times a week. I only cook on Monday, cooking food for Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, and I only again cook on Thursday, cooking for Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Usually, I cook the same amount of food on Thursday, and like a Friday night and a Saturday afternoon, I would eat something else, sort of like cheating on my diet. And then overall, I mean, you are a busy young individual, you're a busy young professional, and that is the same situation that I'm going through as I'm sharing the things that I'm doing and how I'm doing them specifically. Is that you want to also have some form of a balance. Like, you need to say to yourself, this is the time I'm allocating for the gym. This is the time I'm going to allocate for friends, for family, for spirituality. And yes, at the beginning of your career, at the beginning of our careers, we are busy spending more time of chasing career more than we're spending on the other stuff. So ultimately, you want to balance it out and also see ways in which you can incorporate, maybe going to marathons at one time, going to a hike at other times, maybe going to a fitness boot camp, or just attending aerobic exercises classes. Whatever you can do, try to find a balance. As a young busy professional, sometimes you should be open to experimenting, to seeing what works for you, how it works. At a minimum, I would say 4 times of exercise per week at a minimum of 30 minutes each. Do meal preps, and ultimately balance everything out by incorporating other activities that will stimulate you and stimulate your mind outside of your regular work schedule that it's taking up most of your time. So if you feel like you need somebody to hold you accountable, because I mean, as a busy young professional, you want to get things done fast, you want to get information quickly so that you can execute upon it and use it for your own career. So this is what I'm going to do for you. If you need somebody to hold you accountable, and this is what I do a 3 weeks coaching program where I will be your own personal accountability coach. meaning we are going to look at everything that you're eating, how you're working out, and most importantly, the mindset that you have, so I can help you use the same things that I'm doing to be consistent, to be able to achieve your goal, that whatever your goal that you want to achieve. But it's more around, it's all about you being held accountable. Because let's face it, as much as you're pushing yourself, if you are not holding yourself accountable to your fitness goal, then what you can do is outsource that. Outsource some of that busy schedule of yours, or having to hold yourself accountable. When you outsource it, you have somebody who's going to hold you accountable, tell you the real truth, and help you and guide you to finding solutions towards you staying in shape as a young, busy professional. So if you want that, just hit me up. I am up at Amu Mohwane on Instagram. You can just tell me, hey Amu, I would like to get accountability coaching, and then we'll take it from there. Other than that, thank you for watching the video. Just like, subscribe, comment on other topics that you want to hear me cover later on other topics, and I'll soon make videos about that. Other than that, thank you for your time. Until the next video.